My neighbors wouldn't quit dumping their trash in my backyard, so I returned it to them with some upgrades. I live in a house, but there's an apartment complex directly behind the back fence in my yard. The entire time I've lived here, I've always found random trash tossed over the fence that has gotten progressively worse. The most annoying thing is all the glass beer bottles, as some of them hit concrete and shatter, which makes it unsafe to let my dog run in the yard. It's such trashy and inconsiderate behavior from people I've never even met, and I finally started trying to push back. First I tried the legal route. I reported the illegal dumping to 311 as I couldn't figure out how to contact the building manager, and it was to the point of entire full trash bags ending up in my yard. They said they couldn't do anything and I would be responsible for cleaning it up since it was in my yard. Annoying, but basically also gave me the green light to throw shit back over the fence, as 311 pretty plainly told me it only came down to whose yard the trash was in. So I went out with gloves and threw every single piece of trash back over the fence. Full trash bags, dirty shoes, beer bottles, used diapers, etc. These people think my yard is their personal dump, and it's not even one neighbor doing it. I caught multiple residents of this apartment complex on camera casually tossing trash over the fence. Not even a full day later and these losers had thrown it all back over. The fucking audacity. It's not even just laziness at that point, as it would be significantly easier to just take it to the apartment's dumpsters, but they somehow feel entitled to throw trash into my yard enough that they'd literally return it when I threw it back. Fair enough, two can play at that game. First, I threw all the full trash bags back over, but not just onto the ground. I tossed them all the way up to the roof of the apartment complex, which isn't easily accessible and is far from ideal given we're in a tropical climate that will make it smell quickly up there. Next, I took all the dirty shoes, tied their laces together, and used a long pole to hang them from pretty much any projection off the side of the building that couldn't be reached. Also stuffed them with expired meat and dog shit. I wanted to shatter the beer bottles as well, but I decided to just recycle them because I didn't want anyone to actually get hurt. You'd think that would be enough to prove my point, but I also went behind the fence that night and planted a bunch of running bamboo. There's a sort of alley between the apartments and my fence that's all grass, so the idea is for it to grow enough to block them from even walking through there to begin with. Bamboo is very hard to remove once it starts growing. This is what you get when you act like trash. I do not feel bad about my retaliation even a little bit.